All right. So, hello everyone. My name is Jason. I'm here for A Course in Miracles, not A Course in Miracles. I'm here for a daily dose of hope, day 160. Um, yeah, so nice to meet you. Nice to see all of you again. Woo! That was kind of noisy. Sorry. Yeah, and a daily dose of hope is just that. I was guided to come on because the energies on our planet are starting to increase, and as they do, things get wackier and wackier, and it becomes easy to get polarized, to get sad or angry or upset, or and to to lose sight of why you're here, which is to enjoy yourself and have fun and bring love to the world. And so that's what the daily dose of hope is, and it's in three parts. We've got the a bit of a talk in the beginning, and then a channeling, and then a excuse excuse me, a guided meditation at the end. So let's begin. Hey, Michael. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Patty. All right. So it looks like it's working. Good, good. I think hopefully the Mr. Rumble place is working as well. It seems like it might be. So yeah, let's begin. So today, to continuing on my theme of, so I went to the ocean yesterday, and today I went to a hot spring. Um, I'm sure if you're not familiar, Japan is the land of hot springs, and there are hot springs everywhere. And so I was just researching in my city. It's like, oh, I wonder if there's any, you know, um, natural hot springs around that I could check out. And yeah, there's one, and it's connected with a pachinko parlor. Pachinko is like the gambling. It's like the Japanese version of a slot machine. But so anyway, so they have a lot of money, and so it was a really nice place. Just the hot spring was associated with it. And but yeah, it was really nice hot spring. And they have an outdoor bath, an open air bath. And it was really hot today, but it was just perfect. I was just sitting out there. It's so nice, with these hot springs, like there's, you can't wear like a bathing suit or anything like that. It's like full, birthday suit. And so it's so cool to be like out in the middle of the city, on the rooftop of some building, anyway. But it's very freeing. And these hot springs, of course, have all kinds of different minerals and things in them that are very helpful. And so you feel wonderful. It's like the ocean. You just feel wonderful. And it's pretty cheap too. I was really surprised. Whoa, I had no idea that this thing was here. This is dangerous. I might have to go there every day or something. um, and a lot of like the different hot springs have different types of minerals in them. And one of the most interesting one I always find is radon. Radon is considered, I was reading about radon that it's considered, a poison. It's dangerous. You have to get radon out of your house. There's specialists like in the States or in Canada. They'll come to your house if you've got like a radon, um, what's the word, leak or something like that. But here it's in the hot spring, and it's quite good for you. I mean, in low doses. It's not, yeah. Um, so I thought that was interesting. There's something I remember seeing that there were some old newspaper clippings about radon being used as a heater. They used to use it as as a heater. There were post office men that would use it to heat their trucks, and people used to use it in fireplaces. So there was a theory. I've learned this from, I think it was Mind Unveiled, which is this really, they go really deep into a lot of stuff. Mind Unveiled is a YouTube channel, and I think they were talking about radon. And if you're interested, just check it out. It's really cool, interesting stuff. So anyway, I was just a random random thoughts. And another thing that always interests me is that baths, right? There's a place in England called Bath, England, and we have all of those ancient Roman baths that are still there. No one uses them, but they're there still. And then throughout Europe, there are different baths, and some of them are used, I think, in Germany and in Croatia. I think they still use some of the natural hot springs. But I think this was probably all over the whole world, because this stuff is good. I mean, this is the stuff that comes out of the earth, and it's everywhere. You don't have to just be in Japan or Asia somewhere. I mean, it's everywhere. And even the Romans, they knew about it, and it's very, very good for you, very healthy. And it's interesting. I always find it interesting that how that culture remained somehow here, but was eradicated. In, for example, in England, for example, they have Bath, England, um, and all those Roman baths and things like that all over the place. think in Turkey there's a few, and yeah, I mean, it's all over the world, and so I wonder, yeah, I wonder why. Well, I kind of can guess why they eradicated it, but why they were able to keep it here. I don't know, So Japan's kind of like again, the encyclopedia of ancient civilizations. Um, so which is interesting. I don't know what that means. So yeah, and yeah, that's about it. I feel really grounded. It's nice, and I'm taking my first what do they call it, qigong course this Friday. So I finally taken the initiative. I've always wanted to take like tai chi or qigong, but I've always been a little bit intimidated and never really had any time. So I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so that's about it. The only other thing I really have like that's in my radar now is about the Japanese economy. And now I'm not an economist, and I'm not really good with numbers, and but looks like things are not looking so good for the Japanese economy, for the stock market, and they're saying that it might affect everywhere around the world. And so I thought maybe we'll just ask about that and see, what's going on there. And like, I know Japan has been dumping a lot of the U.S. treasuries, like billions of dollars in U.S. treasuries, and they're revaluing the yen, and they're actually putting out new currency too. So it's interesting. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to ask. So we'll ask two questions. 7th, a day before the lion's doorway. So, so I wonder if any lions are going to come through. So let's just see what they have to say about everything today. Here we go. Greetings. We are the one that you know of as Esmeralda, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here. And what we would like to bring forth for all of you today is a bit of a blessing for all of you, a blessing for those of you who are following your hearts, a blessing for those of you that are following your path, a blessing for those of you that are shining your light out into this world, that have been struggling through these strange and sometimes dark days of this transition. A blessing to all of you, a blessing to all of you for the amazing work that you do, the amazing work you do by just trying to stay in the middle point, by just trying to stay in the place of love, which is the truth, and by just attempting to not fall into those traps and just to be who you truly are on this planet. This is a blessing for you, and this is a thank you as well for all of the beautiful work that you do. You're doing such beautiful work. And we understand that it seems as though it is a thankfulness job. You're doing this job all alone, and no one really understands what you're doing around you. But understand that we do. We, on the other side, we see you. We see you all the time. We see you. We see the light that you're putting out, and we understand how hard it is to put the light out in this time, how hard it is to shine. And we see you. We see you. You are thanked. There is so much gratitude from the other side, from this side, looking on you, looking on the beauty that all of you are, and how much you are contributing to this whole process. You are moving mountains with your heart, with your heartful motions, with your heartful motions, with your heartful ideas, with your heartful experiences, with your attempt to bring the light of love to this world. You are moving mountains. We are the one that you know of as Esmeralda. Nice. All right. So, okay, short and sweet. Patty, you say, I attended a Qigong class every week. Very good for clearing. That's good. Yeah, that's what I wanted to use it for. Just clearing my body. Like, I've been going to the acupuncturist a lot, and I figured maybe if I learn Qigong, I can just do it for myself rather than, yeah. So anyway, let's ask about the Japanese economy. I usually don't ask these kind of questions because I'm not really interested in them. I know everything's going to go the way it needs to go. and it's all going to be, it's all good. So I don't like to go into the details of this stuff, but, and also because it doesn't matter. I think about like a few months from now, no one's going to care. Like with all of these current events, it's just like, yeah, now everyone's like, wow, but in a few months, everyone's like, what's that? I never heard of that. That's what current events are. Um, I guess they're events on a current, they're charged events. And yeah. And once they lose their charge, they lose their, whatever it is that they had, their eventness. Just made that up, eventness. Mikey will say, wow, thank you. All right, you've got an esmeralda or a mermaid pictograph. That's pretty cool. All right. So then I'll just ask about the economy, and maybe rather than focusing in on one thing, maybe they can just in a very general sense explain what the heck is going on, because that might be better and more helpful for all of us who are not really involved in this whole stuff, in economic stuff. So here we go. Greetings. We are Sanatkumara. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. And it is a great time to be here. And it's a great time to be over there where you are as well. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful time. And so this being is wondering what the heck is going on with the money system on this planet. Money system on this planet. What is going on with this money system? And in his country, what is going on with this money system? And what we would say to all of you is that what is going on is love is going on. Love is going on. Light is going on. Light is going on. And light is shining into all the crevices. That is what is going on. And when light shines into all of the different crevices, the things that do not have a firm foundation in love will fall away. That is what is happening. That is what is happening to your economy. It is a falling away. You can think of it as an autumn season, moving into spring. You think of all of your trees, the trees that are not evergreen, the trees whose leaves fall. They turn beautiful colors and they fall to the ground, and then in the next season they grow back. That is what is happening. That is what is happening. You see, the foundations of your economic system, most of the foundations though were built on a shifting foundation. They weren't built on love. They weren't built on true love. And so what is happening is that is being shaken up. The foundations are being shaken up, and anything that was not built on love will fall away. So all of those leaves and all of those branches and all of those things are starting to fall away. And that is what you are seeing. You're seeing the beginning of that. And just as in the fall, no one laments over all of those leaves. Ah, those leaves, how sad. What will I do with my life? Look at that yellow leaf on the ground. It's all over. It's all over for me, for the whole world. No, no one does that. And so why would you do it for this as well? This is the autumn season in that sense. This is the time. This is the shaking up of the foundations, where all that is not built on love will have to fall away. And what a beautiful time, what a beautiful time. And that is why we say that, because the things that are made of love will remain. And you would be surprised at how much on your planet is actually made on love. It would surprise you. You have been tricked into thinking that all of your systems are not built on love, but you would be surprised. You would be surprised. You would be surprised at what remains. You will be surprised at what remains. So just to understand that this is a seasonal change. And although this is not a seasonal change that happens every year, this is a seasonal change that happens over many, many long years. This is the season. This is the season for the shifting of the foundations, and that anything is not built on love will fall away. And what a beautiful time, what a beautiful time, what a beautiful time. And what a beautiful time for all of you light workers who are built on love, who are building your foundations on love, who are building your life on love. This is your time. This is your time. Never forget that. This is your time. This is your time. There will be things that will come out that will try to show you that this is not your time. But understand, no, 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 no. This is your time. This is the time of love. This is the time for love to stand up. This is the time for love to shine out, because this is the time of love. This is the time for you and for your beautiful hearts to shine out. We are that one that you know, the sanatkumara. All right. Okay, cool. Wow, that was good. That's nice. Okay, that's a good way of looking at economy. And I think it seems more general, so we don't have to kind of, yeah. Michael. So Michael, you made a comment. Sanat for president. I don't know how that works though. Like higher dimensional beings, especially the ones that are facilitators. I don't think there's kind of a conflict of interest there. And Michael say, wow, what will I do without my leaf? Exactly, right? What will we do without all of our leaves, right? um, I'll have to be his VP. Yeah, all right. Yeah, just sounds like there's a whole bunch of conflict of interest there. It would never, I don't think it would ever go. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I'll just go into a bit of a pocket of peace, and we'll wrap up with that. So this pocket of peace is about what is this pocket of peace? Let's say this pocket of peace is about shaking up the leaves, shaking up everything, getting rid of all that stuff that we don't need anymore. Spring cleaning, autumn cleaning. Just cleaning up, getting rid of all that stuff that's not built on love, that's maybe inside of us. Let's do that. Anything in our lives that's not built on love, let's shake it away. All right, so this is a shaking pocket of peace for day 160. So with this pocket of peace, I want you to get into a relaxed state. So to do so, you can use whatever technique you'd like. I'm going to take 3 deep breaths because it's easy for me. And when I take the in breath, I'm going to breathe in the light of unconditional love, hold it for a few seconds and just enjoy that, and then just breathe out everything that I don't need anymore. So I'm going to do that. You can do whatever you do to relax. And Michael, you say, shake us up, Eggman. All right. So I'd like you guys to, let's see. I'm going to take a breath here. Hold it. One more breath. Hold it. One more for me. All right. So what I'd like you to do is just first imagine that you're surrounded by the love, the unconditional love from your source creator. This is the love that created you, and this is the love that you are a part of. You are this love. You are made of this love, and you are made from this love, and you are made to create this love and make this love and be this love. And so just feel it. It's just this warm, wonderful feeling like you're at home and you're at peace, and you feel more at home and more at peace than you've ever felt in your home. You feel like you do when you are actually home, hanging out with Source. Yeah. And then just feel that energy around you. And this energy is an energy that just loves you exactly as you are, for all the things that you think are your good points, for all your bad points. There is no good or bad. It's you. Everything about you is beautiful and is loved, and it is loved. And it is understood, and it is accepted. Everything is loved and accepted. You are perfect. And in this love, all suffering disappears, all pain disappears, all of the past and all of the future disappear. There's no worry, there's no regret, there's no pain, there's no suffering. There's just this eternal second, this eternal now, where you are connected with God, connected to the source. and you just feel love. And this love just awakens the love inside of you. You start to realize, wow, there's love inside me. And it's just, wow, it's like lighting a candle, lighting the candle of your heart, lighting the flame of your heart. And that flame just expands out throughout your room, throughout your town, throughout the country, throughout the world. All right, so you are unconditional love, and everything you do, everything you touch, everything you see is love, which means it's hope, which means it's peace, which means it feels like it's home. You're home wherever you are. Yeah. And then imagine everyone around the world just feeling this at the same time. Just what a beautiful feeling. Everyone just stops what they're doing and says, yeah, I like this. I am at home. I've never felt this good before. I feel wonderful. All right. Good. And then let's just shake up all that stuff that we don't need anymore in our lives, all those things, all those worries, all those regrets. Let's shake them up. Shake it all up. Yeah. Yeah. All that stuff. Good, good. You're loosening it up, letting it just kind of fall away. Yeah. Good, good. And just imagine everyone around the world doing that. All the people you see in the street maybe before, they look like they're really stressed out and angry, but now they're just saying, oh, I don't know, my shoulders feel so much more relaxed. And you can see their gaze tends to have a peaceful gaze now, and they just look so relaxed. All those creases in their face are gone. They're like children again. And they're just wide-eyed and hopeful and looking at wonder on everything and looking at peace on everything. And that's what we're going for. We're going back to that wide-eyed wonder that we used to have, and that knowledge and that knowing that anything is possible and that our dreams are coming true. Yeah. So just imagine that everyone around the world is just feeling that. And you're feeling it. And you're just looking at people and like, wow, look, they're actually feeling it. Good. And then I'd like you guys, this is something that you can take with you wherever you go. You can put it in your pocket. It's a pocket of peace. And you can take it with you wherever you need it, in any kind of stressful situation or non-stressful situation, whatever you need. It's for you, and you can create it yourself if you'd like. So yeah, I hope you guys are hopeful, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, Michael and Patty, for joining in the chat. I hope you guys are hopeful as well. And everyone else, thank you for joining in as well. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Woohoo! All right, so ciao. Ciao, ciao.